Making news in America this morning. War of words. Did Bernie Sanders say a woman can't win the 2020 election? What Elizabeth Warren is now revealing about her private meeting with Sanders. And the fallout this morning with only hours to go until the final debate before the Iowa caucus.
Breaking overnight, cyber plot, the new claim that Russia launched a cyber attack targeting the controversial energy company that employed Joe Biden's son, the same company at the center of the impeachment investigation. Reaction coming in overnight.
Baseball bombshell. Two big names in the game are fired as new details come to light in the Major League cheating scandal. The trash can signal the team reportedly used to get to the World Series. The team that could be targeted next, and this question: why are no players being punished?
Plus, the stunning news about Americans and alcohol consumption, an important warning even for casual drinkers.
Overnight, college football crowns a new champion. We hear from the MVP.
And getting creative. Could Britney Spears be embarking on a new career?
From ABC News in New York, this is America This Morning.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kenneth Moton.
And I'm Kimberly Brooks. We begin with the race for 2020. A public feud has escalated between two leading candidates just hours before they face off on the debate stage in Iowa.
Senators Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren are embroiled in a tense he said, she said, offering conflicting accounts on what Sanders said about whether a woman could win the White House in 2020.
All this as another candidate exits the race. ABC's Karina Mitchell joins us with the new details. Good morning, Karina.
Good morning, Kenneth and Kimberly. The Iowa caucuses are now less than 3 weeks away, and as final preparations for tonight's debate are in full swing, the gloves are coming off. Democratic candidates Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren may agree on many things, but one thing the two apparently don't see eye to eye on is who can win the 2020 presidential election. Warren alleging the Vermont senator told her in a 2018 meeting that he didn't think a woman could win the White House. In a statement, she says among the topics that came up was what would happen if Democrats nominated a female candidate. I thought a woman could win. He disagreed. Overnight on CNN, a spokesman for Sanders denying the comment.
But clearly Bernie Sanders did not say that a woman could not win. That clearly is not what he said.
The friction between the two beginning days earlier after a separate report claiming the Sanders campaign circulated talking points that criticized Warren for being a candidate for the elite.
I was disappointed to hear that Bernie is sending his volunteers out to trash me.
Sanders not denying the report, but saying it's a view he doesn't support.
We have hundreds of employees. Elizabeth Warren has hundreds of employees, and people sometimes say things that they shouldn't. You have heard me give many speeches. Have I ever said one negative word about Elizabeth Warren?
The one thing the two do agree on is defeating Donald Trump. The president quick to lash out at another Democratic contender, billionaire Mike Bloomberg, whose political ads criticized Trump's efforts to dismantle the Affordable Care Act, tweeting, "Mini Mike Bloomberg is spending a lot of money on false advertising. I was the person who saved pre-existing conditions in your health care." Bloomberg firing back, tweeting, "Glad to see you're watching our ads. I know management isn't your strong suit, so perhaps you don't know your Justice Department supports a suit that would undermine protections for pre-existing conditions." Now heading into what should be a lively debate tonight, a new Quinnipiac poll shows healthcare is a key issue for Democrats. And the same national poll shows Joe Biden leading Democrats, followed by Sanders and then Warren. Kimberly?
Thank you, Karina. And the Ukrainian gas company that once employed Joe Biden's son Hunter has reportedly been hacked by the Russians. A security firm says Russian government hackers launched a cyber phishing scheme against Burisma Holdings just as the company was thrust into the impeachment investigations. Experts believe it was an effort to gain control of the company's systems and possibly look for dirt on the Bidens. In response, the Biden campaign said, quote, "Now we know that Vladimir Putin also sees Joe Biden as a threat.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi could send the articles of impeachment to the Senate as soon as today. She's meeting with House Democrats to discuss which lawmakers will prosecute the case. Over in the Senate, Susan Collins and Mitt Romney are now pushing to hear from witnesses during the trial.
And we turn now to the cheating scandal rocking Major League Baseball. The Houston Astros have fired their manager and their general manager.
It comes after an investigation found the Astros were stealing signs from rival teams, but the question many people are asking is why no players are being punished. This morning, anger and disappointment across Houston and Major League Baseball.
I was there through all the hard years, and now to see that, like, the success taken away, sort of, by like breaking the rules of the game was a little hard to see.
A league investigation found the Astros stole signs from opposing pitchers, giving their hitters an advantage during their World Series championship season in 2017.
The Houston Astros are world champions.
The team fired manager A.J. Hinch and general manager Jeff Luhnow shortly after the league suspended them.
This is a tough day. I've had a lot of tough days over the years. But yeah, this is a tough one.
Luhnow apologized in a statement overnight, but denied he's a cheater, saying he did not know rules were being broken. I am deeply upset that I wasn't informed of any misconduct because I would have stopped it. Hinch also apologized, saying he didn't endorse or participate in the sign stealing practice. But the league's investigation reveals virtually all of the Astros players knew of the scheme. The league says the team used a camera in the outfield stands that could see the catcher's signal to the pitcher. Someone from the Astros would then sit at this table with a monitor of the camera feed and bang on a trash can to let the batter know what pitch was coming. One sports writer says you can hear the trash can being hit in this video. This game in September 2017 was weeks before the team's World Series win. The Astros now face a record $5 million fine and will lose several top draft picks in the next 2 years. But no players will be punished. The commissioner noted in the league's report that punishing the players would be impractical given the large number of players involved and the fact that many of those players now play for other clubs. The investigation now turns to Boston Red Sox manager Alex Cora, who served as bench coach for the Astros before taking the job in Boston. The league's report calls Cora an active participant in the scheme. And now the Red Sox are under investigation for allegedly stealing signs during the 2018 season when they won the World Series. And our sister network, ESPN, reports the discipline for Cora is going to be harsh. The Red Sox did not immediately comment.
The FBI is now calling the attack at the Navy base in Pensacola, Florida last month an act of terror. Officials have now expelled 21 Saudi cadets found with extremist literature and child porn. Authorities say Saudi gunmen who killed 3 American sailors planned the attack for months. The FBI is now appealing to Apple for help unlocking 2 damaged cell phones that belong to the shooter.
We call on Apple and other technology companies to help us find a solution so that we can better protect the lives of American people and prevent future attacks.
Now, Apple says it's been cooperating with authorities and wasn't told about the shooter's second phone until last week. The company said, quote, law enforcement has access to more data than ever before in history. We feel strongly encryption is vital to protecting our country and our users' data.
Authorities in the Philippines are on alert for a massive volcanic eruption that could threaten the homes of nearly 1 million people. The volcano has been spewing ash and lava. Tens of thousands of people have already been evacuated. The volcano is about 40 miles south of Manila. Despite the alert level, normal operations resumed today at Manila's airport.
And back in this country, people in the Carolinas are cleaning up from severe weather. A tornado tossed cars around like toys in this school parking lot north of Myrtle Beach. And in North Carolina, 3 students were injured when strong winds tore the roof off their gym of their middle school.
Things are quieter across the South this morning. Let's take a look at your Tuesday forecast. A new storm is moving through the Pacific Northwest, bringing another messy commute this morning to Seattle and Portland. The region is seeing rain and snow as the storm system meets bitterly cold air. Seattle's high today will be around 34. Portland is a little warmer, but Great Falls will stay below 0. Albuquerque and Denver will hit the mid-50s, 31 degrees in Minneapolis, 42 in Chicago. New Orleans will get to 76 today, while the Northeast remains in the 40s. Coming up, a sign of the times at bars across the country, the surprising news about wine drinkers.
But first, the royal fallout after an emergency family meeting, what Queen Elizabeth is letting Prince Harry do, and what still hasn't been decided.
And up next, the supermodel who could help decide Harvey Weinstein's fate in court.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan from Ohana Health Plan with zero or low plan premium. Call 1-800-551-0536 now. That's 1-800-551-0536. Representatives will provide detailed information and help see if you qualify. Ohana Health Plan provides access to a large network of local and regional doctors and hospitals. Plus, some plans give you more dental, more vision, and more hearing, plus more prescription drug coverage. Ohana Health Plan is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be right for you. Call 1-800-551-0536 now. That's 1-800-551-0536.
Go where the contractors go.
I live in Kapolei in the Kumiki track out there, and it takes me probably 5 minutes to get out here.
Well, I live in Makahilo, and it took me less than 10 minutes to get down to this store.
After you get past Costco, it's the next left.
Turn off the main drag, and you're right behind Costco gas station. Perfect place.
Hardware Hawaii in Koloa, Kailua, Kapolei, Mapunapuna. Contractor's choice.
Merle Norman's Ultra Powder Foundation has a velvety matte flawless finish with a wide range of shades from light to dark for any skin type. Ultra Powder Foundation, your best foundation forever. Merle Norman. Visit your nearest Merle Norman Cosmetic Studio for your personalized service.
Want to pay off your debt? For a limited time, Pearl Hawaii Federal Credit Union's personal loans are as low as 2.99% APR for 12 months or 3.99% for 24 months. Open your account today and apply at pearlhawaii.com. Upgrade you.
You know what I love most about Richard Pryor? Rebel.
Raw. Uncensored.
The N-word.
Oh my God.
Everything.
The Last Days of Richard Pryor, Thursday at 9/8 Central on ABC.
And back now with supermodel Gigi Hadid. She could be a juror in the sexual assault trial of Harvey Weinstein. Under questioning Monday, Hadid told the judge that she's met Weinstein and others involved in the case, but she remains a prospective juror and is expected back in court later this week.
New details about the attack on a Jewish grocery store in New Jersey. Authorities say it could have been far more deadly. Investigators say the killers who targeted the store in Jersey City last month had a bomb in their van that could have killed people as far as 5 football fields away. But officials say the plan was foiled when the suspects came across a detective in a nearby cemetery. That police detective and 3 bystanders in the store were killed.
And in London, it appears Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan have received the Queen's blessing to become part-time royals. During Monday's family summit, the Queen agreed to allow Harry and Meghan to split their time between Britain and Canada. The Queen says she supports the couple's desire to create a new life. ABC's James Longman says that statement is far from the norm.
Incredibly, if you look at the statement, she actually uses that word family 8 times, and she doesn't say Duke and Duchess of Sussex. She calls them Harry and Meghan, the names we use for them. She says she wants something to be worked out quickly.
The Queen says major decisions should be made in the coming days, but issues like Harry and Meghan's titles and their security arrangements must still be negotiated.
A big announcement in the auto industry. The North American car of the year is the new Corvette. The new sports car accelerates as fast as a Lamborghini, but costs 4 times less. Meanwhile, the top honor of top SUV went to the Kia Telluride, and the top truck went to the Jeep Gladiator, which is part pickup and part utility vehicle.
And Americans don't seem to be drinking wine like they used to. Wine consumption in the U.S. actually fell by about 1% last year. That's the first drop in 25 years. The decline came even as Americans bought more alcohol overall last year. So coming up, the champagne moment on The Bachelor that did not go as planned.
But first, Oscar backlash, the anger this morning in response to the Oscar nominations, and who's being left off the list.
And up next, the new concern stemming from the fire disaster in Australia.
Backed by popular demand, join Planet Fitness for just 20 cents down, $10 a month, no commitment. You could spend a lot to ride the bike of shame.
Give her the hiss of shame.
Or, for 20 cents down, $10 a month, find your own lane. Get tons of cardio, strength equipment, and free fitness training. Ring in 2020 for just 20 cents down, $10 a month, no commitment, and no hissing. Join in club or at planetfitness.com. Deal extended to January 16th.
Does scrubbing grease feel like a workout? Scrub less with Dawn Ultra. Its superior grease cleaning formula gets to work faster, making easy work of tough messes. Dawn takes care of tough grease wherever it shows up. Scrub less, save more with Dawn.
It's tough to quit smoking cold turkey, so Chantix can help you quit slow turkey. Along with support, Chantix is proven to help you quit. With Chantix, you can keep smoking at first and ease into quitting. So when the day arrives, you'll be more ready to kiss cigarettes goodbye. When you try to quit smoking, with or without Chantix, you may have nicotine withdrawal symptoms. Stop Chantix and get help right away if you have changes in behavior or thinking, aggression, hostility, depressed mood, suicidal thoughts or actions, seizures, or worse, heart or blood vessel problems, sleepwalking, or life-threatening allergic and skin reactions. Decrease alcohol use. Use caution driving or operating machinery. Tell your doctor if you've had mental health problems. The most common side effect is nausea. Talk to your doctor about Chantix.
What's my Safe Flight story? My truck is my livelihood. So when my windshield cracked, the experts at Safe Flight Auto Glass came right to me.
Hi, I'm Adrian.
Oh, thanks for coming. With service I could trust. Right, girl?
Safe Flight Repair, Safe Flight Replace.
We are back with a new warning about the wildfire disaster in Australia. NASA says the smoke from the fires will soon complete a full circle around the globe. Back on the ground, the smoke has delayed the qualifying matches for the Australian Open after a player appeared to collapse from the smoke on Monday. Meanwhile, efforts continue around the clock to treat the animals hurt in the fires. This baby wombat was rescued by the owner of a bed and breakfast. We turn now to the growing backlash over the Oscar nominations.
Yeah, the list of prospective winners is once again being criticized for its lack of diversity. Fans and stars say they're shocked and dismayed over who did not make the list. This morning, surprise and dismay across Hollywood in reaction to the Oscar nominations. The Joker took the most nominations with 11, including one for Best Picture.
This year, 9 films are nominated in Best Picture. None of them is about the African-American experience. So that's the bigger issue.
Critics say diversity is lacking across all major categories. The only person of color nominated for an acting Oscar is Cynthia Erivo for her role as Harriet Tubman in Harriet.
I'm gonna be free or die.
One critic tweeting, the Academy nominating exactly one performer of color in an acting category, but nominating her for playing Harriet Tubman feels like an on-the-nose joke in an episode of The Critic. Lupita Nyong'o was not nominated as expected for her role in Us. And it's being called a historic snub for Awkwafina, who was not nominated after becoming the first woman of Asian descent to win a Golden Globe for lead actress. The Best Director list this year is once again all men, including Martin Scorsese for The Irishman, his 9th nomination of his career.
Congratulations to those men.
Greta Gerwig was snubbed in the Best Director category, even though her movie Little Women received 6 nominations, including Best Picture and Writing.
My girls have a way of getting into mischief.
The movie's producer, Amy Pascal, said in a statement they're honored to be a part of only the 3rd movie ever to be nominated for Best Picture that's written, directed, and produced exclusively by women. Another big surprise.
They stole from everybody.
Jennifer Lopez, considered a sure bet for Best Supporting Actress for Hustlers, left off the list. One fan tweeting, Jennifer Lopez was snubbed from her first ever Oscar nominations so others could be recognized for playing the same basic white women characters. Meanwhile, Adam Sandler is finding the funny side of his Oscar snub, tweeting congratulations to his Waterboy mama, Kathy Bates, for her nomination. Bates responding, I love you, Bobby Boucher. You was robbed. All right, the lack of diversity comes after the Academy announced 4 years ago that it would make historic changes to increase diversity.
In medical news, a disturbing headline about alcohol abuse in America. A new study finds alcohol-related deaths have doubled since 1999. Researchers say much of the increase has been driven by women. Doctors say women drinkers are at a greater risk for cancer, heart disease, and liver failure because women absorb alcohol differently than men.
And in sports, 2 years ago, Joe Burrow couldn't get on the field for Ohio State, but this morning, he's the Heisman Trophy-winning, record-setting quarterback of the national champion LSU Tigers. Burrow was responsible for all 6 touchdowns as LSU beat Clemson 42-25. Says he's living out his dream.
This is what I wanted to do from the time I was 5 years old, was hoist this trophy. And bringing it back to Louisiana, I guess we're in Louisiana, but staying in Louisiana, we weren't going to let someone come in here and steal this from us in our home state.
With his 5 touchdown passes last night, Burrow finished the season with a record 60. He also set a championship game record with 463 passing yards.
Congrats to the Tigers, both of them. Up next in the polls, the mugshot raising a big question for police in Florida.
And also ahead, Britney Spears' newfound success in the art world.
Plus, the mystery surrounding a touching letter from a little girl to her dad that was found in a busy airport.
These are real people, not actors, who've got their eczema under control. With less eczema, you can show more skin. So roll up those sleeves and help heal your skin from within with Dupixent. Dupixent is the first treatment of its kind that continuously treats moderate to severe eczema, or atopic dermatitis, even between flare-ups. Dupixent is a biologic and not a cream or steroid. Many people taking Dupixent saw clear or almost clear skin and had significantly less itch. That's a difference you can feel. Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis, which is severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, or a parasitic infection. If you take asthma medicines, don't change or stop them without talking to your doctor. So help heal your skin from within, and talk to your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
No cover-up spray here. Cheaper aerosols can cover up odors in a flowery fog, but Febreze Airfax eliminates odors. With a 100% natural propellant, it leaves behind a pleasant scent you'll love. Freshen up. Don't cover up. Febreze.
I was so embarrassed about paying too much for a used car, I went into hiding in this undisclosed location. That used car website had the price all wrong.
Carfax has a better way. At Carfax.com, you get the most accurate price based on the Carfax report. So you never have to overpay on a used car again.
Dad, time for dinner.
Okay, champ.
Stop the shame of overpaying and start your used car search today at the all-new Carfax.com.
We are with our guest, Clarence. Please tell us what's going on.
I'm terrified of running out of international delight.
That's the fear of running out. Faux row. But we're going to fix that for you right now.
It's so big.
64 ounces.
What if I told you 30 years ago, the heart and soul of our place walked into our lives? 30 for 30 for Robin. Celebrate tomorrow on GMA.
It's time to check the polls. We begin with Britney Spears looking to take the art world by storm.
Yeah, she's set to kick off her first solo art show this weekend in France. The exhibit is titled Sometimes You Just Gotta Play, a nod to a video Spears posted in 2017 showcasing her artistic skills.
Details of the featured pieces remain a mystery, and it's not clear if Spears will actually be there.
And next to the mystery surrounding a little girl's letter that she apparently dropped at the airport in Denver, it's now started a movement online.
A Maryland woman was walking through the airport when she saw the letter on the floor. She was about to throw it away, but when she read it, she realized it was anything but trash.
It was a note from a child. You could tell right away because of the handwriting, and then I read through it, and it was about the sweetest thing I'd ever read.
So here's some of Emma's note to her dad. She said, "In all the things I do, I want to do them just like you. Although right now I'm sort of small like you, I want to be brave and smart because I love you, Daddy, with all my heart."
Oh, the woman who found the letter has now started the hashtag Find Emma's Dad online, hoping to find him so he can own that beautiful letter. A routine traffic stop turned into a major drug bust for a police officer in Florida.
Yeah, this man wearing a T-shirt emblazoned with the words "busy doing nothing" was allegedly doing anything but. Police say they found large amounts of cash, meth, heroin, and prescription drugs stashed in his car.
Finally, the champagne moment from last night's episode of The Bachelor.
It came between Peter the Bachelor and a woman named Kelsey. They decided to drink their champagne straight from the bottle.
Yep, they did. That didn't go well, as you see there. Kelsey, who wound up with the champagne all over her face. All around, it wasn't a very good night for Kelsey. That's a big old... You got to be careful when you're drinking the champagne.
Yeah, it's a fail.
Especially if you're trying to be in the champagne room. That doesn't bode well for you at all. More news after this. Sorry, Kelsey.
How to make a delicious bowl of oatmeal. Start with whole grain Quaker oats. Then add a spoonful of boldness. Maybe a pinch of sweet nostalgia. Definitely a cup of you deserve this. Your perfect bowl is yours to create. Or not. We're not in charge here. Our oats, your creation. Quaker Oats.
Saturdays happen. Pain happens. Aleve it. Aleve is proven stronger and longer on pain than Tylenol. When pain happens, Aleve it. All day strong. Where does your almond milk come from?
Almond Breeze starts here with our almond trees in our Blue Diamond Orchard in California. My parents' job is to look after them.
And it's my job to test the product.
The best almonds make the best almond milk. Blue Diamond Almond Breeze.
Okay, you thirsty little spin goblins. I want you to pedal into the next dimension. Spin it! Spin! Spin! Uh-oh! Carmen's falling behind. Let's give her the hiss of shame. Spin! Spin! Spin till you bleed!
Don't ride the bike of shame. Come to Planet Fitness and find your own lane. With tons of equipment and free fitness training. Join now for just 20 cents down, $10 a month, no commitment. Deal extended to Thursday.
When life changes, so do your taxes. That's a reason to switch to Jackson Hewitt. Our tax returns come with a free lifetime accuracy guarantee. Life may change, your lifetime accuracy guarantee won't. Tax prep guaranteed at Jackson Hewitt.
He's your alarm clock. Your workout partner. He keeps you fit and healthy all year long. So do the same for him with the naturally healthy ingredients in Blue Buffalo. Available at PetSmart.
Checking more top stories. Breaking news from Iran. Arrests have reportedly been made stemming from last week's deadly shoot-down of a Ukrainian passenger jet. Meanwhile, at least 2 journalists for Iran state media have reportedly resigned amid growing anger over how the plane crash was first reported.
Elizabeth Warren has confirmed reports that Bernie Sanders told her during a private meeting that a woman could not win the White House in 2020, but Sanders has denied making that remark. Despite the disagreement, both candidates say they're still good friends. They'll face off during tonight's debate in Iowa.
And police last night swarmed a vacant home near Toledo, Ohio, hoping to find clues in the disappearance of a 14-year-old boy. Harley Dilly hasn't been seen in more than 3 weeks. The vacant house is down the street from his home.
Today's weather, winter storm warnings and watches in the Pacific Northwest, like snow. Late today in the upper Midwest, more thunderstorms in the south, and dry and mild in the Northeast.
And finally, a near tragedy for a couple whose love story played out on national TV.
The relationship started on The Bachelorette. Now they're revealing details of a rare medical condition that almost turned deadly. They're one of The Bachelorette's biggest success stories, Ashley and JP.
JP, will you accept the last and final rose?
They found love on the show, have 2 kids, and a happy life. But then...
Woke up the next morning and walking was hard. I couldn't put on socks. I couldn't get dressed.
JP said he wasn't feeling right.
It was really bizarre.
It was really bizarre.
JP struck down by a rare medical condition.
A stomach bug the week before over Thanksgiving. An illness that I had prior, the antibodies that were fighting that illness then looked at my nerves and turned on my nerves, thinking that they were a foreign body, and started attacking my nerves.
Doctors diagnosed it as Guillain-Barré syndrome, a disorder that causes the immune system to mistakenly attack the nervous system. At moments, JP would become paralyzed and powerless.
By the end of the day, we had picked up a pizza for the weekend, it was a Friday. And he couldn't carry the pizza.
JP is now on the mend after treatment and physical therapy. The couple recently renewed their vows.
Besides renewing vows that you learned is it's really been about in sickness and in health, right?
Yes, definitely.
It's never that obvious until you're in sickness and you realize what the potential catastrophic effect it could have on a relationship, on a family.
on an individual.
Ashley and JP have an incredible story. They've been together for so long, and coming up later on Good Morning America, they're going to share more of their story. And he actually collapsed in front of his children, so he'll be describing about that impact that had on them.
Yeah, that's incredible. We just are happy that he is doing well now.
Definitely.
Yes. So, guys, that's what's making news in America this morning.
Please stay with us for Good Morning America.
Davey D, daily traffic reports on Good Morning Hawaii. Now, from KITV4 Island News, this is Good Morning Hawaii.
Good morning, Hawaii. New details on a motorcycle crash in Ewa Beach. What we're learning about that victim being remembered by family. Plus, it's the end of the Rolovich era as UH Manoa's head football coach decides he's heading to the mainland. And in less than 2 minutes, the latest on a robbery at the UH Manoa campus just a day into the spring semester. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, Hawaii. Thanks for waking up with us at 4:30. I'm Tom George in for Maleko this morning. But before we get to those top stories, we want to check on your weather and your traffic with Tasia Worley and Davey D. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. A trade wind Tuesday. Definitely, we're getting those breezy winds coming in from the east. Double digits once again, 15 to 30 miles per hour, just like yesterday, but a lot less moisture. Of course, some areas still have the potential of getting heavy rain for the morning and the evening, but throughout the day we're mostly dealing with cloudy skies, so that means just a bit of humid conditions as well. Some instability just south of our Ni'iho and Kauai. Northwest of Ni'iho, we're picking up some thunderstorms. Overall, just adding to the instability, but not exactly making landfall. For our Oahu, light showers over the Ko'olaus, not as wet as yesterday, so definitely going to enjoy that, but very, very breezy. David D does have the scoops on some debris on the roadways. Here's a look at Maui County. We've got a lot of moisture just over those islands that will continue for most of the day. Temperatures at 82 degrees is that daytime high. It could feel just a bit warmer, and then a very cloudy day for our Hawaii island. Southeast of our Hawaii will also get those on and off passing showers for this morning. Taking a look at your Tuesday forecast, a sunrise at 7:13, windward and Mauka showers, windy and cloudy throughout the day, and then more cloudy skies with scattered showers later on this evening. We still have that high surf advisory in place for your east-facing shores, 7 to 10 today. That's a look at your weather. DVD's got your traffic.
And big mahalo, Tasia. Yeah, as I drove in this morning on Like, right before Kamehameha 4 Road, there was some debris on the road. So it's probably cleared up by now from HPD. But just wanted to give you a heads up if you're making your way over from the windward side. We also had a stall that has been cleared at the H1 or just before the Waimalu exit as you make your way past the H1, H2 merge. Some good quick movement by the HPD in that area. Now let's take a look. We also have another stalled vehicle, Nimitz Highway near Center Drive, near Pearl Harbor. It is blocking the middle lane, so please be cautious as you make your way through that area. And then some power outages dotted around Oahu. We do have them in Kunia, Mililani, Wahiawa, Whitmore Village, Ma'ili, Nanakuli, and Kailua. So if you approach any traffic signals that may be out, please treat them as all-way stops. And also coming up today, we do have lane closure. This is my route every day as I'm going home. School Street between Pali Highway and Nu'uanu Avenue today between 8:30 and 3:30. They're doing some drain repairs, the Board of Water Supply is. So your alternate route through that area is Vineyard Boulevard. Just a heads up for you on this Aloha Tuesday. Now you're up to date with traffic and weather. We'll send it back to the news desk. Tom.
All right, thanks, Davey. Keep an eye on it for all of us. All right, well, breaking news this morning. It's only been a day since school started up again at UH Manoa, but one student has already been robbed. According to the school's public safety Facebook page, a student was waiting inside his car before a suspect threatened him with a knife and drove off with the vehicle outside Freer Hall last night. A description of that suspect is right there on your screen. If you have any information on that suspect, you can call UH Manoa DPS. That number 956-7927. Well, now to some news we first brought you as breaking news at 10. The Nick Rolovich era at University of Hawaii football is over. After 4 years on the job, the 23rd head coach in program history is the new head man for Washington State University. His Rainbow Warriors played a record 15 games in 2019, ending up with a 10-5 record, including a Hawaii Bowl win over BYU on Christmas Eve, beating the Cougars 38-34. Rolo's record in 4 years, 28 and 27, including 3 Hawaii Bowl invites with 2 wins. The former UHQB turned offensive coordinator, then head coach, made the hashtag Pride Rock famous over the past 4 seasons. And UH Athletics Director David Matlin releasing this statement saying, quote, Nick called me to inform that he accepted the Washington State job. Our football program is in a better place today because of Nick, and we wish him all the best. Our search for our next head coach begins immediately. Now, it's not that Rolo was unhappy coaching at UH, but his base salary is just over $400,000. Bonus money put him over $500,000. And sources tell KITV the offer to coach the Cougars is in the ballpark of $3 million per year for 5 years. So a big jump there. And we're learning more about the man who died in a motorcycle crash in Ewa Beach. The Honolulu Medical Examiner has identified him as 30-year-old Robin Yamaguchi from Waianae. His wife tells KITV4 they were recently engaged, and he had just proposed to her on Christmas Day last year. Now, the family describes him as a loving son, a big brother, father, and friend with a big heart. And Yamaguchi was killed after crashing his motorcycle into a Scion sedan Saturday night. According to police, he crashed into a car on Kehue Street at the intersection of Laupapa Street. The driver and the passenger of that car were not injured. Well, time now 4:35, and Hawaii Island police are asking for your help finding this man. Take a look. Gavin K. Kaliktan. He's wanted on an outstanding warrant of arrest for questioning in an unrelated theft case that happened in Hilo earlier this month. Now, if you have any information about his location, you can call the police department 935-3311. Well, time now 4:35, and a wilderness therapy program for youth and young adults on the Big Island was ordered to immediately stop operations by the Department of Health. DOH announced the Office of Healthcare Assurance issued a notice of violation and an order to Pacific Quest Corps for operating 2 illegal special treatment facilities or therapeutic living programs in Kea'au. DOH says the Kea'au facilities are not licensed. And still ahead on Good Morning Hawaii Early Edition, improving the Hilo Farmers Market. A look at the new additions that are coming to the area. We'll be right back.
Clearance sale final days. Huge store-wide savings at all Inspiration showrooms. With 24-month interest-free financing, Inspiration's $16.99 Levi Chase sectional with adjustable headrest and power recliner is just $64 a month. Shop Hawaii's lowest prices. Inspiration. Peace of mind guarantee.
Even though you keep your car clean, does it sometimes smell stuffy or stale? Try Febreze Carven Clips to eliminate those odors for up to 30 days. Stuffy, stale car odors occur because of everyday smells that are absorbed and released from soft surfaces. Then they're circulated by the AC system. Febreze Carven Clips eliminate the stale, stuffy smells in your car and leave behind a fresh scent for up to 30 days. Plus, they come in a range of scents, including extra light. Try Febreze Car. Brand power helping you buy better.
The other teams don't have what we have. I'm talking about our dedication, our willingness to get out there, walk the communities, talk to individuals.
You have to put in the work behind the scenes, whether it's making the calls, going out into the community, and actually hearing those people's stories.
We are Hawaii. Hawaii is our home.
Start your morning with KITV4's Annalisa Burgos. Weekends on Good Morning Hawaii.
Inspiration guarantees. If you find a lower price on identical merchandise delivered in Hawaii within 120 days of your purchase, we will refund you the difference. Inspiration. Peace of mind guarantee.
First, they laughed at even the idea of virtual reality. Yeah, right. Then they laughed when people started strapping little TV sets to their face. Yeah, right. No way those last. And soon we'll look back and say, yeah, right. Because the next generation of gaming, whether it's VR, AR, or whatever R comes next, will all be powered by Spectrum's future-ready network with the fastest internet speeds available. So, practice those yeah rights now. Like this. Yeah, right. Spectrum. Think forward.
This segment of KITV4 Island News is sponsored by Spectrum.
All right, welcome back. Time now 4:38, and you're going to want to pay attention to those warning signs on Oahu shores. They're there for a reason, obviously. That's the message lifeguards have for people after they made 11 rescues between Hanauma Bay and Kailua. Ocean safety officials say people are going onto the ledges to get a closer look at the waves, and they're putting their safety at risk. And take a look at this video that was sent in by one of our viewers out in Hilo. Look at that. You can see multiple cars stuck in the high water out there. So definitely that's been the story the last couple days. So Tasia, the big question, are we still going to be dealing with these kind of conditions today?
Definitely some unsettled weather will continue for a majority of today, but hopefully not as much moisture. We are tracking most of the moisture to be just southwest of the state. So with our strong winds, hopefully that continues to push that further away from the state, but very windy conditions as well, adding some complications on the roadway as we heard earlier from David D. Winds are also pulling up that small craft advisory and a high surf advisory for your east-facing shores. 7 to 10 today, not necessarily a beach day, but definitely want to stay safe, especially if you're passing by those areas along the coast. And taking a look at that hourly forecast for our Kauai, we have the potential of some showers that will continue to move on in around 8 o'clock this morning. The potential for heavier rains, more so for the windward side, morning and evening. But for today, majority is our cloudy conditions and temperatures in the upper 70s. We could get pockets of sunshine just like this photo sent in by Terry Reese just yesterday before sunset. But overall, we'll still see those cloudy conditions linger into our Aloha Friday before sunny skies arrive over the weekend. Hilo, Hawaii could still see some on and off showers for today as well, with temperatures in the upper 70s. Here's a look at the forecast for the next 24 hours. Most of our rain and clouds will be focused over the windward and Mauka sides, but overall for today, again, cloudy and very windy. That's a look at your weather forecast. David D's got your traffic.
And mahalo, Tasia. Traffic starting to build as the morning progresses, but as you can see, flowing very nicely coming down from central Oahu and even from west Oahu. That's the H1, H2 merge over there looking very nice. We do have that stalled vehicle on Nimitz near Pearl Harbor. It is blocking the middle lane, so if you're planning to head on Nimitz, just a heads up over there. And again, those power outages, if you encounter any of them, treat them as all-way stops. Now, we want to say aloha to our Good Morning Hawaii Hui. Larry Tamashiro sent this one in, and as you can see, even the chickens ready for the morning commute this morning. Let's take a look at our drive times up on your screen as you're making your way in on this Aloha Tuesday. Looking pretty good right now. Right back to you, Brother Tom, at the news desk.
All right, David E. tracking it all for us. Time now, 4:41, and a new look for this daily event on the Big Island. Construction now getting underway for permanent tents for the Hilo Farmers Market. Now, that's according to West Hawaii Today. The $400,000 project is expected to be completed by this summer, and it's pretty popular there on the Big Island for sure. And sticking with the Big Island, Hawaii Volcanoes National Park has now reopened the Pu'upua'i Overlook and the surrounding areas that the nene are living there, and they're done nesting. The area is closed at the end of December. Nene used to be listed as an endangered species, but the population has since improved. There are now more than 200 living there at the Volcanoes National Park. Pretty cool to see them coming back. All right, we'll still ahead on Good Morning Hawaii Early Edition. Some new data for cancer rates, what a survey reveals about those cases. Those stories and more coming up. Time now, 4:42.
What started as a mom-and-pop shop has now grown to one of the most well-known brands in Hawaiian snacks. Samurai Ink in Kalihi. Hawaiian Frost Icicles, light, refreshing, and happy. Keep it cool with Hawaiian Frost Icicles. Samurai Ink in Kalihi. Call us to order today. A new paradigm is coming to Hawaii that is going to change everything. Paradigm waterproof flooring. Waterproof from the top down, this beautiful flooring is ideal for bathrooms, dining rooms, and kitchens. It is easy to clean, will not stain from spills or swell when exposed to liquids, and comes with a limited lifetime warranty for your home. Available at Homeowners Design Center. We put it all together. Want to pay off your debt? For a limited time, Pearl Hawaii Federal Credit Union's personal loans are as low as 2.99% APR for 12 months or 3.99% for 24 months. Open your account today and apply at pearlhawaii.com. Upgrade you.
Catch up on today's top headlines with KITV4's Brenton Awad, 5, 6, and 10.
Lex rocks so you can roll. Still your best choice for Michelin, BF Goodrich, and most of your tire needs. And if your brakes are breaking your bank, come into Lex Brody's and try our Fix Forever Brake Reline Special. Call 949-4LEX for your appointment or visit LexBrodies.com for Super Saver specials and to set a Fast Pass appointment. A Fix Forever brake warranty, a 4-year unlimited tire mileage warranty, and legendary customer service. Oh, these are just a few ways how Lex rocks, so you can roll. Lex Brodies Tire Company.
This is Good Morning Hawaii.
444 on this Tuesday. As you can see over the state, we've got a bunch of clouds, but more importantly, two systems working together to tighten up that pressure gradient and actually deliver those breezy winds that we've been feeling for so long. They're here to stay until the weekend. As we zoom in just a bit closer, that we can see that this is just a bit of more upper level disturbance that will continue to give us some instability. Mostly clouds, lighter showers today, easterly winds 15 to 30 miles per hour. Temperatures in the upper 70s and the lower 80s. Maui County expected to get just a brief Hana shower or two with clear conditions over on the leeward side. We could also get pockets of sunshine, more so by the late afternoon for your leeward communities. Hawaii Island definitely going to see more of that cloudy conditions continue with scattered showers for Kailua Kona, Hilo, Hawaii on and off once again, just like yesterday, but not as heavy. Also 7 to 10 over on the east, all because of that wind. We got that small craft advisory in place, high surf advisory for those east-facing shores, and low tide around 212. Taking a look at our extended forecast, a bit of calmer conditions for your Wednesday, all before the potential of another round of showers Thursday and Friday. Sunnier conditions for your Saturday is what we're expecting, and then an increase of windward and Mauka showers once again late Sunday into Monday. That's a look at your weather. DVD's got your traffic.
And Mahalo Tasia, traffic moving very nicely through Ewa Beach. Take a look, Fort Weaver, and as you make your way towards the freeway, just kind of bunching up just before you jump on the on-ramp. So looking very, very good this morning in Ewa Beach. Again, we do have that stalled vehicle on Nimitz Highway near Center Drive. It is blocking the middle lane, HPD and a tow truck on the way there. Just a heads up, we do have a right lane closure today. Moanalua Freeway, it's going to be in both directions between the Middle Street overpass and the Ahua Street overpass. 8:30 to 3 today. They're going to be doing some work in that area. So just a heads up over there. And we do again have those power outages in Kunia, in Central Oahu, over on the windward side in Kailua, and we did get a report of a traffic signal problem on Moanalua Road and Ho'olaulea. So if you approach that, treat that as an all-way stop. Let's take a look at our other traffic cameras as you're making your way in through Waikele. Looking very nice. And the H1, H2 merge. Over on the windward side, very, very quiet on the Likelike. Same story for the Pali. And as you make your way off the H3 on Moanalua Freeway, looking very good this morning. All right, your drive times are up on the screen. You're up to date. We'll send it back to Tom.
All right, thanks, Davey. Well, time now 4:46, and it's the second leading cause of death in the U.S., but the rate of Americans dying from cancer is continuing to decline. Good news there. Mandy Gaither has all the details on that new study.
For the 26th year in a row, there's been a decline in U.S. cancer death rates. And according to a new American Cancer Society report, 2016 to 2017 saw its largest ever single-year drop in overall American cancer deaths, a 2.2% plunge spurred in part by a sharp decline in lung cancer deaths. As of 2017, the death rate for lung cancer dropped by 51% among men since its peak in 1990 and by 26% among women since its peak in 2002, the report found. The report also says as of 2017, the death rate for female breast cancer fell 40% since 1989. The prostate cancer death rate fell by 52% since 1993. The death rate for colorectal cancer among men fell by 53% since 1980 and by 57% among women since 1969. Researchers credit reductions in smoking and improvements in treatment for the decline, as well as early detection for some cancers. For today's Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Well, still ahead on Good Morning Hawaii Early Edition, a student is roughed up in Texas. What led to a teacher getting aggressive with a child with special needs?
Our airport service is Maikailoa. Imoa, I hope to and from your heart. Our big on a discount service is for sure. Hai nai mai kapuana ea. Hawaii kaholo in the cab. We take you to and from the airport with big discount. Go dial 42222 the cab.
When it comes to affordable home appliances, Ross, hands down, has the best deals on the island. We provide quality repurposed appliances such as washers, dryers, and microwaves too, all at a fraction of the cost. Every purchase comes with a warranty. We also offer green beds. Every bed is completely rebuilt with new fabric. You won't find a better deal. Ross Appliance and Furniture will save you hundreds, guaranteed.
The other teams don't have what we have. I'm talking about our dedication, our willingness to get out there, walk the communities, talk to individuals.
You have to put in the work behind the scenes, whether it's making the calls, going out into the community, and actually hearing those people's stories.
We are Hawaii. Hawaii is our home.
Catch Island Sports with Cody Krupp, weekends on KITV4.
Okay, yeah, that was headquarters. We've been made. We have to ditch the car.
Yes, let's go. What are we going to do with the car? We can't just ditch it.
Well, they did pay us to save the world. Why don't we start by saving a life?
Mahalo for your donation to Kidney Cars.
We'll pick up the car from any location. Donate a car, save a life. Call Kidney Cars today for more information.
4:50, welcome back to Good Morning Hawaii. And as you can see, traffic moving very nicely on this Aloha Tuesday. It is early, just got that normal volume building up as you make your way out of Ewa Beach this morning. Again, a reminder, we do have that stalled vehicle on Nimitz Highway off of Pearl Harbor. It is blocking the middle lane, HPD assisting in that area. And we have a couple of new spots, power outages, Pearl City and Waiawa and Pacific Palisades. So if you encounter any traffic signals that are out, please treat them as always stops and flash that aloha if you enter in one of those intersections. Here are your drive times. That's a really, really quick look at traffic. Now let's find out what the weather's like with our very wonderful Tasia Worley. Hey, Tasia.
Hey, Davey. Thank you for that. Time now 4:51, and we're taking a look at our Doppler radar. Drier trends will remain in the short-term forecast. So for today and tomorrow, as that upper low continues to drift northward, so all that moisture that we saw south of the state, it's going to continue to drift northward away from the islands. Now, taking a look at our wind speeds today, about 15 to 30 miles per hour once again. That's going to trend down beginning Thursday. So a bit of relief there with all this windy weather, all due to a cold front approaching from the northwest. So as we look at that, that's going to continue to pull our winds down just a bit, and then also give us a potential of heavier showers again Thursday and Friday. For now, our Oahu, just a few showers over the Ko'olaus. Hawaii Islands, we're getting a band of moisture move on in for the southeast, and for today's daytime highs up to 82 degrees, windy and cloudy, and then we'll have an increase of showers for the windward side later on this evening. Showers once again we're expecting Thursday, Friday before another dry period on Saturday, early Sunday, and then the return of our windward showers once again Sunday. So all you need to know today, mostly cloudy and windy, so definitely want to stay safe out on the roads, as Davey D did mention. Tom, over to you.
This lady's on the side. Where's the kids?
Well, just inches away from danger, a school bus in California comes close to hitting a moving train. One man in the town of Lodi outside of Stockton catching that driver, stopping just moments before that freight train went through. The driver reversing just in time before that train went by.
Well, they should definitely be more alert when it comes to like railroad crossings, because at the time they had stopped, looked both ways, you know, and then were going to proceed forward. Then they actually reversed and were lucky enough that the train missed them.
Yeah, really scary stuff there, and luckily there no children were hurt. Well, the time now 4:53. Outrage in a Texas school after a video shows a teacher getting physical with a special needs student. Charlie Edsity has that video.
See how it is? Pick it up. Pick it up. Outrage is growing on social media tonight after a teacher, identified as Regina Thurston, was caught on camera in an aggressive confrontation with a student at George Ranch High School. The video was obtained by the student's family through an open records request and shows the teacher flipping a desk and chair, then grabbing the student's arm, demanding he pick it all up. ABC 13 contacted Lamar Consolidated ISD about the video, and they told us, quote, Regina Thurston is no longer an employee with the district. Upon learning of this incident in December 2018, the district immediately placed Ms. Thurston on administrative leave pending its investigation of the incident. Ms. Thurston subsequently resigned on January 16, 2019. She was reported to the police and is currently under investigation by the Texas Education Agency. An attorney for Thurston did not return our phone calls. The video was shared 2 days ago by Houston rappers Slim Thug and Trey the Truth, who both expressed outrage. As for the student, his attorney is planning a press conference to bring awareness to the incident, demanding the district improve background checks and training for teachers. The family is also pushing for the teacher to be charged, and the Fort Bend County District Attorney's Office says they're looking into the case.
And that was Charlie Ed City reporting. The student's family planned to talk to the public Tuesday about that incident. They say they want to raise awareness of how special needs children are being treated inside classrooms in the area there. Well, time now 4:54, and coming up at 5, we're working on a lot for you. We got the winner of this morning's Vegas giveaway. Pretty exciting stuff. Get ready to pack your bags. That's ahead in less than 10 minutes, so be sure you're watching. Plus, flights to Allegiant Air. Find out about the new routes that they're adding. And this is a really good one. It's never too late to start a new career. You'll meet the father and son teaming up to fight crime. It's all coming up. You're watching Good Morning Hawaii. We'll be right back.
Experience the bold, crispy, mouth-watering flavors Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen is serving up in each and every bite, providing closed captioning for KITV4 Island News.
My 2 favorite words? Help yourself. If you want it, go get it. Life is in the moments you dare to take. Unapologetic confidence starts with beautiful skin. Don't hesitate. First wax on us.
Culture, our way of life and values, deeply rooted in our Aina and in the aloha spirit of our community. A treasure passed on from one generation to the next, cared for and protected for future generations. Protect your treasures at Hawaii Self Storage.
What started as a mom-and-pop shop has now grown to one of the most well-known brands in Hawaiian snacks. Samurai Ink in Kalihi. Hawaiian Frost Icicles, light, refreshing, and happy. Keep it cool with Hawaiian Frost Icicles. Samurai Ink in Kalihi. Call us to order today.
Aloha, I'm Paula Akana. Join KITV4 Island News as we celebrate some very special wahine in Hawaii's remarkable women. From fighting